guys, it is me, Stace. Welcome back to another Friday PIP, which is our Pinterest Inspire project. Today we are actually making a card. There's the card there, and then we have the inside. Alright, so to get started, you will need a piece of cardstock. I'm just using this yellow color. This is 8.5 by 5.5. I scored it at 4 1/4 to make our card base. I'm going to take your bone folder and go ahead and give that a crisp edge on it. You will also need 2 pieces of white cardstock. They both measure 4 by 5 1/4. And a scrap piece of whatever color you're using here so we can create the center of the flowers. Alright, I'm going to bring in a piece of scrap paper. The stamps that I'm using is one of May's. It is called Sunflower Wishes. We'll be using the smaller leaf, the small center, the small flower, and also the greeting that says thinking of you. And I already have all those on my block. Grab some black ink. Ink it up really well. I'm going to stamp this on the lower bottom, left-hand side. We're going to do 3 of these flowers. Then we have one at the top. Now I want the leaf part of that, so I have the smaller leaf on my block. Just stamp some leaves around it. Up, see that? Flip it over, Stace. Alright, start again. Alright, so we're going to stamp on the bottom, stamp in the middle, and at the top. I'm going to take a wipey and wipe off that block real quick. I had ink on the edge right there. Alright, let's try that again. So when you're stamping, just be careful you don't get ink on your block like I did. Okay, we'll do one little one right here, and then one more right there. Now you can color this in however you like. I do have a little sample for you guys here. Alright, this one here is colored in using alcohol markers. They're the Spectrum Noir markers. This one is using a Crayola colored pencil. This is using a crayon, and then this one is using a Crayola marker. I'm choosing to do the Prismacolor pencils along with the odorless mineral spirits. And I'll flip this over so you guys can see. I'll color one leaf in, or one flower in. And then make sure I have the right piece here. So all I'm going to do is take this and just roughly color it in. I'm not being precise about it. The nice thing when you're using this kind of a pencil with the mineral spirits and a stumper tool or a blending tool, it blends it out for you. So you can be as sloppy as you like here. So we'll just do a little bit more of this flower. We'll just finish this one off here so you can see it. Okay, so in here is just an old spice container, and I have a sponge, and I poured in odorless mineral spirits, and a blending stump or a paper stump looks like this. It's just rolled paper. It has a point on each side. I'm going to dip it in there so this piece is wet. Then you just take this and rub it over your coloring, and that kind of smooths it out. And I like the soft look of that. You know, sometimes I like using markers, sometimes I like using colored pencils. It just depends on the mood I'm in. Okay, so you can see it gives us a nice soft look. We'll do the green while we're here. Okay, so do that. Let me flip it over to my green side. Dip it in that mineral spirits, and then take this and just rub it on there. All that's doing is kind of melting the wax, I guess, and smoothing it out. Okay, so that's what that looks like. Alright, I already have one of those done over here to save time. I'm going to close that and set that aside. Alright, now I have a piece of scrap paper of the same color cardstock I'm using there. And I have the center part of the smaller flower. We're going to go and ink that up in a brown ink. Yeah, the idea behind this card, or where I was inspired by, is I seen a card on Pinterest that had like a cascading leaves on the side, and I liked that look, but I didn't want to use a leaf stamp, so I thought, what else can I use? So this is the next best thing. All right, so I stamped 3 of those. We're going to go ahead and cut them out. You don't need to be perfect. You can see the edge of the center of the flower is all kind of ruggedy anyway, so just be rough with it. I love when you don't need to be perfect. And we're going to pop these pieces up. So we have that one there. It's kind of funny, a week before Thanksgiving I'm making a spring card, but it's probably about 80 degrees here today in Florida. I do have a long sleeve shirt on because there's a cool breeze, but it is really nice out today. And we had the heater on last week. That's kind of how it goes here. It's going to get cooler again though. But this would be great for a birthday card, a Mother's Day card, you know, get well, really any kind of occasion. Alright, so just finish that flower or the center of that part. Alright, now I'm also going to take the center of the flower and kind of stamp around here as well. I'll open that ink up again, try not to get ink all over me. You guys know I'm really bad at that. Alright, just kind of take this and kind of scatter it around a little bit. I'm going to come a little bit down here, over here as well, and I think one more right there. Alright, we are done with that. Close this up. Alright, let's take this. We're going to adhere, need to do our greeting. Let's go back to our black ink, and I'm using the greeting that says, thinking of you. This is all from that same stamp set. Ink that up. I'm going to stamp it first to make sure I got a good coverage on there. Okay, bring this over. And I'm going to put my flower too far, so now I need to go higher with my greeting. Okay, so what I'm going to do real quick is stamp another leaf there so it doesn't look so plain. Alright, I think I'll go this way with the leaf. Alright, let's grab that green marker, or the color pencil rather. I'm going to color it in. And you can stamp the flowers all over the card. I'm going to go back to that stumping tool. I think I have enough stuff on there to finish this one off. Okay, we are good to go. Now we're going to take this and glue this to our card. I'm using art glitter glue, MayMayMadeIt.com. I do have ATG tape, but hubby has to load it for me. You would think after so many years of crafting I would learn how to load that gun, but I never have. Alright, so we're going to line that up in the center, nice and straight. Alright, now we're going to take our little things here. I'm going to flip them all over. And we're going to add, I'm going to add 2 to the back of each one of these. Okay. Give them a squish. Take the backing off. Put them in the center. Cute card, right? It's only a few minutes. And like I said, you guys can use whatever color medium, I guess, or tool that you like. Alright, so I have that one. Let's go ahead and grab the inside. For that, we're just going to use that same leaf. Whoop, my pin's on there. Okay, grab the leaf, stamp it down in the bottom right hand corner. I'm going to go in with that center part of the flower in the brown ink. One there, and one there, and I did it again. Oh, I got a smudge on that one. Let's grab another one. Always have a backup when you're stamping with Stacy, right? All right, let's try not to get a smudge. So I think if your block is too big for your image, you're going to tend to get that line there. And I had smaller blocks. I don't know why I didn't grab them. All right, let's just be careful here. All right, good. All right, we're going to go ahead and set that aside. Go ahead and color this green in. You know, the nice thing about with me, with whatever I'm making, there's no pressure. You know, if I screw up, I let you guys know I screw up, or I tell you how to fix it, or look at that, I tell you how to leave it. We're going to leave it, but I'm not going to glue it in. Okay, so if you did your card without the smudge like I did, you would glue that in there. And there's our card. So there's that one here, this one here with no smudges on it. Isn't that pretty? Alright guys, so there you have it. Today's Pinterest inspired project with added ink or added smudges. Any questions at all, please let me know. As always, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.